So we live in a democracy, and in democracy, you get Joe Biden when you've had a president as bad as Donald Trump, and that's kind of what happened. Is we had Donald Trump who was that bad, and then we have a two-party system, and I was basically censored, and everyone decided that we had to have Joe Biden because Donald Trump was such a bad choice. But the problem is, Joe Biden is that bad of a choice, and part of the reason he's such a bad choice is because he is not a thinker. So Joe Biden hates pain medicine. He hates anything that has an opiate in it, and he hates it so much because his friends at the DEA hate it so much that they want to make sure that the only pain medicine that's available is for like super old people, and normal people that get hurt can have it for like 5 days, but that's about it. So all I'm trying to say is um, Joe Biden really wanted to make sure we didn't have pain medicine, and that's one of the reasons that Joe Biden wanted to get out of Afghanistan. And he's not the only person that really wanted to make sure that there was no way to make OxyContin anymore. There's a large group of people that really want to make sure that there's less drugs out there. And I understand their perspective, sort of. I don't actually, because I'm the guy that always wants to be able to get Vicodin, and he can't get it ever. And it's like, well, why can't I get Vicodin right now? I did get hurt. This is bullshit. It's like, no, because we said so. It's like, well, why? Why? And so, right now, as I see what's happening in Afghanistan, and I'm worried about the American population's ability to get access to Vicodin, which maybe we can buy it from the Chinese if the Chinese have a relationship with the Taliban, and the Chinese sell us Vicodin. But that could, I don't like not controlling my own pain medicine supply, because fighting a war without pain medicine is very difficult. Even during the Civil War, they had opiate, they had morphine, and so I mean, I guess we can have fentanyl, but let's how great has fentanyl worked out? I've had a slight withdrawal from fentanyl once. Fentanyl is strong. It's not like opiates, which have a larger window for overdose. Fentanyl has a very small window for overdose. Opiates have a large window for overdose. One of the reasons people don't think alcohol is that bad is because it has such a huge window for overdose. But then alcohol changes your behavior in such a way, in such an extreme way, where you have like blurry vision, like you're having trouble driving, like where like you sometimes are more violent. But different people react differently to alcohol, and that's why alcohol is legal. And also because it's just like what everyone knows. Like everyone in Washington D.C. is like, tell me what is general knowledge amongst the American population, and that's what I'm going to agree with. And that's probably why so many of them support males that have transformed into females fighting, playing in the Olympics, even if they're like boxing and stuff like that, which it really is uncomfortable for some of us that happened, like that this weightlifter who that over the hill is trying to compete against women. Anyways, so Joe Biden, um, he had an agenda in Afghanistan. Joe Biden had an agenda with the Keystone Pipeline. Um, he wants to make everyone happy, and everyone knows the Keystone Pipeline is what burns oil. Actually, no, I don't know that. Actually, uh, the person who burns oil is me when I drive my car, or when I overconsume, or when I'm not conscious of like the way that I purchase things. Um, I'm the one that burns oil, not the Keystone Pipeline. But he wants to shut down the Keystone Pipeline, which is a national security pipeline. It's like how we make sure the oil stays flowing. It's kind of like we should make sure that the opiates stay flowing. Um, it's the same concept. And I know you guys are thinking. Actually, I'm pretty sure what a lot of people think is that we can get opiates from Pakistan, um, and that's probably what we're going to have to do with the Taliban in control, or from India maybe through Pakistan. I don't know. I don't know. We can get opiates from someone else, but we could also kick the Taliban's ass And that's the real problem is Taliban has a foothold again. And so if we have to go fight the Taliban, it's like, hey, redo the Afghanistan war now. But it's not true because we have made progress and we do know a lot. So we don't have to redo the Afghanistan war, but I don't know. Maybe these 5,000 troops could kick some ass, especially if they have some air support. I don't know. Um, we'll see what happens.